Hey, it's been forever. So I got some DMs lately. A couple of them came to Instagram and it was talking about pricing. So I figured before I take off my clothes and take off these lashes, let me go ahead and do a quick video to explain to you exactly how much surgery costs, breaking it down bit by bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and get comfortable and take off this nice little work jacket. We're gonna jump right in. Let's go.
Here is an example of something that perhaps you haven't seen.
That's how it goes. 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 That's how it goes.
Okay, so I'm hopping back on. Welcome back. If you have not joined my channel, please go ahead and do so. My name is Artesia Stamps, and I try to give you real, authentic advice, real, authentic updates. I want you to know what surgery truly feels like, understanding it from a real standpoint. Social media could have you out here thinking you about to go and bounce back real fast. And while that may be the case for some people, that's not the sentiment for everybody. So let's go ahead and be real. Let me get my calculator put up because I think we need a calculator, right? How we gonna calculate stuff and not have a calculator? So I'm getting me a calculator. Oh, haha. Bet. Okay. So let's talk about my first surgery. We're gonna break it down in a couple of segments, right? We're gonna talk about the actual surgery, how much it costs, and then we're gonna talk about aftercare. And then we're gonna talk about your traveling expenses. And then we're gonna talk about everything. I gotta get some paper to write this down because I don't think y'all be believing me when I tell y'all how much stuff costs. Like, nobody believes me, and I'm not saying it to cap off or so they think like I got all this money, because I don't. But what I'm just saying is I didn't realize this until after the fact. So now that I got my utilities, boom, downloaded, let's go ahead and talk about it for a second. Okay, so let's just say, I'm gonna turn it this way. We can have a conversation. Hold on, y'all. Boop, boop. There we go. Okay, so let's just talk candid for a second. If you would have known how much it costs to get all of this stuff done, would you have still done it? And my answer is maybe, because that's at the time what I wanted to do. So I don't think I would change that. I think I would still do it. So nonetheless, here we go. So, okay. So when I first start researching everything, right, I'm gonna give you ballpark figures because I don't know the exact amounts, but I'm gonna just tell you what it is. So let's just say I got my Mommy Makeover, right? That's your breast lift or reduction. That is your lipo to the flanks. That is your ab repair, and that is your tummy tuck, okay? You can't, at Mia, you can't interchange those. You can't say, I don't want to do my flanks, I want to do my sides, or I don't want to do my ab repair, just get my back. You can't, I'm looking all around because this camera's everywhere, so just bear with me. You can't do that at Mia. So you can't just decide you want to switch it up. That's not how it works. So my Mommy Makeover was $14,500. So let's just say $14,500 written down. Got it. Okay, that's just the surgeries. I'm gonna call this the procedure. That's what it is, the procedure. Now, we're not gonna talk about my plane ticket, right? Because my plane ticket to get there, I flew through O'Hare, and of course I flew American because I like American. That's just how I flew. And I can guarantee you at the time, my ticket was like $4 something. We're gonna go ahead and call it a smooth 350 just for the sake of just calling it that. We know plane tickets is not that cheap, but let's just say it was 350 round trip, right? And that is my plane ticket. Call it plane ticket. Okay. Now, let's talk about my lodging. I ain't have none, right? My mama we live in Chicago. I'm from Chicago. So my mom, I went home, right? That was my deciding factor to cut out my hair keeps doing this thing and it is irritating me, just irritating me. My mother lives in Chicago, and so I thought to myself, why not just go home and not do the recovery houses, not do hotels, just go home? That saved me a lot of money. A lot of money. So we'll just call it that. But we ain't talking about the fajas that I had to purchase, right? So with this surgery, now we're getting into your supplies. So I'm going to call it supplies because it is the supplies. So I bought 4 fajas at about $150. So I'm gonna put this faja, this $150 right here, times my 4, boom. But we're still not done yet because I had to. I'm gonna just ballpark it. I had to get, let's just say, if I did the bare minimum of what they require, and I only did 11 massages at $75 a pop. I did way more than that. We know that. We've been through that. Y'all see my journey. But let's just say I did $75, 11 massages, right? So I'm put that down. So $75, 11 massages. That's your post-op care. Post-op care, you can't get around it, can't go through it, can't go over it, can't go under it. It is what it is. You got to do it. Plain and simple. Now, that's just my first procedure. We ain't going to talk about the mental expense another day. So let's just talk about this. I'm going to say my $14,000. So $14,500. Right? I'm going to do my $75 times my 11 because, we simple math. So that's $825, right? Then we're going to talk about my fajas because you can't get over them because that's what it is. So at that amount, that's $600 on fajas. So now let's just do the math now. So that's $14,500 on my makeover. That's the pricing. I can't make this up. It's the real thing. That's what it is. $14,500 plus $350 for my round trip ticket. Plus $600 plus $825. That's $16,275 that I paid for my makeover. But let's stop for a second because that's not 100% accurate, right? I'm ballparking. The plane ticket, I'm sure was higher because I'm sure it was. My supplies, I didn't count my foam boards. I didn't count my the menstrual pads to put on my cuts. I didn't count all the other stuff or complications. Cause think back. When I had complications, what did I do? I flew home. So that was another round trip ticket. I want to include that. We're talking about in the event you're getting surgery, getting prepared. Now, we're not talking about the vitamins you got to take, your blood work you got to get done. We're not talking about none of the ancillary stuff that takes place. I'm not discouraging you, but I want you to be prepared and know what's real because thinking you finna pay this discounted rate they got and that's not true. So just know that. And then you have your compression socks. You don't want to have just 4 garments, because you got to have more than that, because if you're going to wash one, you're going to wear one, you got to have another one. You got to have more than 4 fajas, because it's like underwear. You got to have them. So the first surgery ran me about $16. But now let's talk about this Lipo360, because that was a whole different ball game. I'm going to use the same figures for my massages, because knowing I got more than that, but let's just call it what it is. I'm just going to say we had 11 at $75. I'm sure I had more than that, because I was getting my massages for up to 2 years. So, but nonetheless. So, Mia, Houston, Lipo360, I paid 30. Nope. Wait, pause. Yeah. I paid $4,500 for my Lipo360. $4,500 for Lipo360. My plane ticket, let's just call it $350 for the simplicity. But my hotel, I paid $800 for my hotel because my mom flew with me and I had to stay in a hotel. Then the rental car. So I got a car from Enterprise, and that bad boy was every bit of $600 because it was a Camry Black Sports, nice Camry. So now let's just do the math on this bad boy. So $4,500 plus my plane ticket, plus my massages, plus my fajas. So technically in real life, I spent about $6,250. If we being honest. So if I'm gonna say with both surgeries, I spent about $22,525 in real life. Like, and I wasn't just making stuff up. I'm writing it down, talking to you all about it. Cause females, young people, older women have been reaching out about these surgeries, and I'm like, let me be as honest as I possibly can to explain to you what it looks like. You may think you only having to pay for certain things, but it goes beyond just the surgery, and nobody really understands that. It costs money to get this stuff done, and then, like, Lord forbid you have a complication, right? You're gonna want to go to the doctor's office. I went back to Chicago with no problem because my breast opened up. Am I saying not to get surgeries? I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is be prepared, because I was not. All of these expenses hit me out the gate. Like, I didn't know that I was bleeding my wallet dry until I was like, man, surgery costs a lot of money. Sure, you have care credit. Sure, you have like that other thing, because Mia offers like 4 different payment options. Sure. The problem I have is the realisticness is just not out there for us women to physically look at. So all I'm saying is, when you're getting these surgeries and you're preparing for surgeries, just make sure that you're doing your research. Just make sure that you are fully aware how much everything is going to cost, so that you don't lack on nothing. You need your supplies. You need your pineapple juice. You need your bromelain. You need your fajas. You need the pads. You need everything for post-op. So if you know how much it costs up front, you won't have to skimp. That's all I'm saying. If you have not already done so, like and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell to see more videos. Thank you for your support. As always, I appreciate you more than you know, and I will see you all next time. Bye.